She's windy today. Welcome back to another episode of Smith's Fishing Outdoors. And we got white caps going across the water this morning. Or not this morning, this afternoon. It's 4:16. It's a beautiful Sunday. We got some sun and some nice wind. I think we're going to catch a musky tonight. So we'll get into some further details as we get to the spot. But right now, let's go. Alright, we made it to the spot. A little bit calmer over here, so we can actually talk a little bit. So we're here with Jason Darley. Is that correct?
You got it.
Got it, right? So a little bit of backstory. I'll let you talk about what you've done with my dad, like, because you were my dad's favorite client, I hear.
Maybe, especially when I hired him, right? But no, we've gone out a number of times. I don't think we've ever been out and not caught a fish. A lot of multi-fish days, a lot of great fishing, and a lot of great times with Jason. And now it's your turn, buddy.
It's my turn.
I'm going to see if you can put me on fish.
We'll try.
We'll work towards maybe someday getting that guy's license, but this is a good start with Dad here, right?
Yeah. So I think we should go out and catch some fish. Got some great conditions right now. The wind's blowing like 20 miles an hour. White caps. I think big blades are going to do great. And I think I'm going to start out with that brand new Lee Lures Ninja, the orange and black one. I'll show you guys it as soon as we start to get casting.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start off with whatever you recommend, man.
All right. Well, I'm going to throw this bait on Jason's rod here. This bait's done really good out here on this body of water. DS4 custom color. We have made up, so slap this on his rod. This is a I know I just said it. This is a 8 Mayhem DS4. Two blades on the front, 2 blades on the back, and throw that in the water. Catch a muskie. And a great thing about this bucktail, it has a really good, like a really different vibration compared to your regular single 8 bucktail. I mean, it's not, it might look like a big profile, but to a muskie, it just looks like maybe a group of bait fish or a couple perch just sitting there, vibrating past them, and they just have to come up and smack it. So I think that bait's gonna catch you a fish today.
Awesome, let's do it.
What I'm throwing, this is the larger size Lee Lures Ninja. See that Ninja blade on the front? I have yet to throw this one. I really like black and orange out here. So let's check this out. Oh yeah, it got good vibration just like the smaller one. Nice tick. I really like this one. I think this one's gonna get smacked. I like that little teaser plastic on the back. Help trigger some. It's actually an Esac, or it's a Chaos Killer Tail on the back of there too. That's what Lee put on there. So I'm gonna catch a fish on this.
Alright.
Side imaging.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no shit.
Yep. Dad had one come behind his Medussa, I think.
There, right here.
Came in low. Behind your Medussa, I bet.
What are you seeing?
I think you raised one, Dad, on he came in low behind you behind your Medussa, I think. I seen him on side imaging. I'm like, someone raised one.
Yeah, he showed up 3 times on the graph, side imaging.
Must have came in really hot behind your bait. Didn't like the boat.
I'm already throwing a regular Medussa. Got that Moab freaking rolling.
Yeah, I'm chucking this fast Aljoz on a tactical strike. 8.6.
She handles the good blades fine, doesn't she?
Yep, this is a 300. I can't wait. It's June. 400s are coming out. And I'm excited. Can't wait to get one of those in my hands and start chucking with it. We could be casting other clumps out here in the middle, and there's one. And as soon as we get out there, we'll turn this way, and the clump kind of turns towards to a little tiny flat over there.
Right.
So, start casting out these clumps. How do you like that DS4?
Nice.
Is he teaching you anything?
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting for questions.
Start talking. Your dad's never waited for a question. So Fisher, what are you at these days for muskies? What's your number?
Over 30 inches. I have 170 muskies in Muskies Inc.
Awesome.
My biggest is 53. I have 2 over 50. So, and I'm looking to catch some more muskies this year. It's a new year. So I'm gonna try to break that 30 mark this year so we can hit 200. That's my goal this year.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, I'm hoping that we break a personal best mark today.
For you.
For either of us.
That'd be very impressive. For both of us.
Both of us would
How
be
about,
even
yeah,
better.
how about we both catch one?
Yeah,
Your figure 8s are really good,
Sounds
Jason.
like a plan
I
to
think
me.
I taught you well.
I'm gonna try something different. Put a spot lock. I got a big wig dead. Just fan cast it real quick. While I swap. Pull out the 710 tactical strike. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a little Suick. With the 5.9-1 Aljoz. Okay, which one? Love Suicks. When you got 4 of them right next to each other. Sometimes can be a bad thing. I'm trying to get this 10-inch Suick. This 10-inch weighted Suick. Alright. The old reliable. Put that on the leader. Alright. Do a little cast to wet the line. Love Suicks out here, so let's try this 10-inch weighted Suick, mix up the patterns a little bit. And so we got a Medussa running, a DS4 running, and a Suick running. So we'll find a pattern now. It's a little thing kind of do, and fishing's tough sometimes, but we got wind, so I've caught fish out here on wind with Suicks, especially this Suick.
So Fisher, here's a question for you.
Yep.
Would you say you're more optimistic about skies like this early in the spring, late in the year?
It honestly just really depends on the lake. Because there's some lakes that we've went out on in the sunny days, like this lake. For some reason, you come out here on a cloudy day, perfect, looks perfect. You got perfect majors, everything. Can't even buy a fish. And then you come out in a day like this, sunny, not a single cloud in the sky practically, and the fish just like to go nuts. So it really depends on the lake. A lot of times when I'm fishing a new lake,
Time on the water.
yeah. because we fished this lake a lot in the past couple years, and I've learned how to run the spots, and really just some lakes just like whatever they want. And it could be water clarity too. That could be a big difference. Some clear lakes, they like cloudy days. It just takes a little bit of time on the water to figure it out. And sometimes you'll be fishing a new lake, you hit that hot day. It's nice and sunny, and you'll just start catching fish. Or vice versa, you never know. But I would never, if I were to like, I don't know, I'm going off topic, but if I were to fish a new lake, I don't think I'd fish it just once. I would always go back to fish it another time with some different weather. If everything looked great, maybe you've seen a fish or two, I would always go back there in some different weather just to see if that's gonna make a difference, you know?
Had those days, man.
Yeah. Alright guys, so what we've been, if you've been watching past couple videos and videos in the past, we always like to include a tip in the videos. So I think we're gonna start a kind of a part of the video where we're gonna do tip of the week. So that's what we're gonna call it. We have a video comes out every week, so we're gonna call it tip of the week. And for this week's tip of the week, actually what Jason's doing over here is doing a great job of, we're talking about figure eights here. A lot of this lake is really figure eight specific. On, I say 85% of the fish you catch out here on figure eights. So what he's doing is he's doing a great job of going deep on those, going deep right next to the boat and hanging on that corner. A lot of times you won't see a fish coming along, and they'll just come up and smash it on that corner. Because a lot of times they're sitting behind a deep, they see the bait come deep again, and then fly up on the corner and slow down a little bit, just like Jason's doing over here. And they just come up and eat it right there. I've seen a lot of big fish eat it right there.
Amen.
And that blade's actually really nice. And a little small tip here is that DS4. We've been talking this whole time when we were fishing, and Jason noticed that you get a weed on the front of the bait, and the back blade's still spinning. So even though the front blade has a weed on it, the back blade's still spinning. And I actually had one come after me on that bucktail in this very same lake last year when I had a weed on the bait. So I just cranked it in, but the back blade was still spinning, and one came up behind it. So when you're fishing with the DS4, I would always make sure that you leave, if one blade's still spinning, keep casting, or keep reeling it in.
Yeah. Another thing on that deep pole fisher,
Yep.
you know, sometimes weather dependent, you know.
Oh yeah.
On a bright day like this, you get it down into that darker water.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to me that triggers more fish.
And that could be a thing. What you were talking about earlier was like what you like for weather conditions, and kind of like sunny or cloudy, stuff like that. That could be a thing too. Like a lot of times on some lakes we just do those deep figure eights. Mm-hmm. It's just kind of how we like to fish different lakes, and that comes with experience. So hold up. Okay, Dad, 70 feet that way, 50 feet out.
Fish?
Yeah. Perfect. Spying on the muskies and side imaging. Dad's in the back of the boat. He gets the first hand with that. All right. Picked out Jason a new bucktail. This is a 99 Cowgirl Mayhem. This one's caught some fish out of here. You guys might be able to see that we've been throwing all orange. They like orange out here.
Perfect.
Throw that. Dad switched up to what is that? A 10-9 combo. Chaos.
Yeah, 2 sacks of salt.
E-socks of salt. Yep. small, oh, it's a pike. It's a pike. Man.
Hey, fish.
It's a fish. Keep him in that. Put the net down. Alright, guys. Had Medussa. Got cranked by probably about a 28-inch pike. Thought we had a Musky lunge. We'll give you guys a little pike splash here. Okay, not as splashy as I thought, but that got me excited. Guy was about to catch a fish. Obviously, I'm gonna say, first time in my life, my dad's a better fisherman than me. Sometimes, when it comes to guiding, he's got more experience than me.
Sure does. But it was a good time nonetheless. And I'm
Caught a
confident
pike.
Yeah, caught a pike. I'm confident we'll put some in the boat next time we get out.
Muskies are muskies. They don't like to bite all the time.
Right on.
It was overall pretty fun. Didn't see a muskie, had a lot of fun conversations. Talked about some fun baits, threw some nice baits, and just fish for muskies. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Smith's Fishing Outdoors, and if you could please hit that like, subscribe button, we'll see you on the next adventure.